welcome to episode 3 of Do Yoga Do You. We will be doing our first Boom yoga class together, and I'm excited to teach you. I kind of want to have it zoom in, but I think I'm going to get up here in just 2 seconds and bring myself closer to you. I'm the only one filming today, so bear with me why this is the first attempt at me teaching. So let's begin the class. Sit with your seat on a bolster like I am, because we will be meditating for a few seconds and breathing and working on opening up our chakras and learning about those today, as well as alternate nostril breathing. So if you need to go clean your boogies, press pause now and go clear them. I think I'm good. I might have to take a break, but that's what editing's for and pausing. So breathe in through your nose when you hear the bell. We're going to do 4 breaths together as a community through the phone and through your home, because I'm trying to encourage you to have a practice at home, and this is my free offering for you for the week. And if you live in Denver, I would love for you to come see me at Harmony Sanctuary starting in 2024. So here, breathe in through your nose when you hear the bell and out through your mouth. One more time. Breathe in through your nose and out through your mouth. Now, as I tell the kids, zip your lips. Breathe in your nose and out your nose. Breathe in. One more time. Breathe in through your nose and out your nose. Very nice. And now, my favorite, we'll do some lion's breath. You breathe in your nose and you stick out your tongue, and with an audible exhale like a lion that you are. One more time, breathe in and stick out your tongue. Very nice. And now we'll do 1 Om, maybe 2. It's always better the second time, I believe. So be brave, share your sweetest Om with me. Breathe in through your nose. One more time. Thank you. So, we will do a tarot pull now. This is how you set up for a yoga class when you walk into a yoga studio, I've learned since I started going again, but the person instructing will put out what you will need. You won't necessarily need a blanket, but if you have some weak knees, sometimes it's nice to have as padding. This will be nice for core work and some balancing work if you're not a good balancer. And this is how we're going to open up class. If you have a strap, or you can use a t-shirt, and if you're flexible, you will be using your peace fingers. So, oops, I need my tarot deck. Here, I'm going to zoom myself in, so bear with me. I'm the only one here. Let's go super zoom. That's better. All right. So, this is the Spirit of Herbs tarot deck, and it's beautiful, and I'll show you the ones that we get. But whenever you do a tarot pull, if you want to get familiar with it, just buy the first original Rider-Waite series. It's the original drawings, but the herb one's fun because it is the original drawings plus herbs. Oh, I always do that in the beginning. Just got excited. 2 seconds, people. All right, so we're going to shuffle 3 times. What does the Do Yoga Do You community need? All my fans and listeners and friends and family who are tuning in, partaking in this yoga class with me today. I just graduated, guys. I'm an official 200 YTT. My instructor said not to tell anyone, but I'm going to be using the tool, so why would I not tell you? And it brings me the, I guess, qualifications to be leading this class with you today. So, and you got to practice what you preach. All right, what do you guys need to know? 3-time shuffle. Put it next to your heart. Take a breath in. What's great about this thing is this herbal deck is it gives you an affirmation and some words to live by for your day. All right, 1, 2, 3. What do we need? The 9 of Swords. This one's kind of a scary one just because it's always with this lady being upset or can't sleep, and valerian root. So I've heard there's a lot of trauma going on in our world. Let me bring it closer to you so you can take a screen capture. Not going to be too close. And then, let's do the reading. It's a really beautiful card, actually. I'm excited to draw it. Okay, so Nine of Swords, you look it up in the book. Where are my swords? Almost there. All right, Valerian Officinalis, Mars and Gemini. A woman sits with her hands over her face. Her gray robe is indicative of her mood. She feels guilty and judges herself too harshly. She is not looking at what is good and admirable in herself, but instead she has created in her mind that the idea that she's not good enough or kind enough or just plain isn't enough. I've been resonating with that a lot this year, and proceeds of being a more successful entrepreneur and wife and friend and family member. Even if mistakes have been made, acknowledge them and be grateful for the lessons. The ability to look inward and examine the self is a virtuous characteristic. It may be necessary to use this tool now and make some new resolutions. This should not be done in a judgmental way that throws one into deep lamentation, grief, and shame. Acknowledge the accomplishments in your life. Do not be afraid to see the good in your heart and deeds. All too infrequently do we truly let go of self-judgments, for self-judgments is an indication of an unhealthy ego that is afraid to view the true self and its splendor. So don't be too hard on yourselves, y'all. I am a culprit of that. Like, perfectionism is cool, but it also makes you judge yourself even harder when you fuck up or don't come all the way through and finish or do it perfectly. So give yourself a break. Sometimes you miss class, sometimes you miss celebrations, sometimes you can't be there for everyone, but you have to be there for yourself first. And that's what I believe while we're hearing this card. I think we all are like, I'm hoping if you're tuning in, you're wanting more, like how to take care of myself, how to have more acknowledgement of accomplishments in life. So I'm pretty proud of myself right now. This is day 352, 353, I think 353 actually, because yesterday was 352. And 353, if we do the tarot, the numerology number for today, that is 5 plus, 3 plus 5 is 8, plus another 3 is 11. And 11 is a magic number, guys. It was 11 the last time we started the podcast, I believe. And so, valerian root will help to relieve self-judgment and the mental spasm which one may indulge during trying times. When one is taking the herb or herbal essence, it is helpful to say an affirmation that will reinforce the sense of one's basic goodness and worth. It may be used for self-purification when one is feeling the guilties. It will help one to feel warmer toward the self. Valerian is an anti-spasmodic sedating and calming herb. It is used for all emotional disturbances and pain. However, it is not recommended for people who have a heated condition, as this herb is warming and will exacerbate the condition. Valeria is best used by individuals who tend to be cooler, constitutionally, I don't know if I said that right, but whatever, and have a nervous or depressed condition. They give you a dose preparation, an herbal essence may be taken as needed until the thoughts, guilt, and shame have lightened up. While taking the herb, it is best to say positive affirmations that will affirm a more positive self-image. Keywords: warming up to the self, moving from self-judgment to self-acceptance, shame and regret, need to acknowledge one's basic goodness. Affirmation, excuse me, I burped. I fully acknowledge my goodness and worth, for I am a child of divine spirit. So embrace your inner child. What do you want to do today? Get outside, play in the cold, warm sun if you're in Colorado. And it says our herbal alloys are pennyroyal, mugwort, and calamus. So we can practice that today. Let's put this card right here, because we can practice bringing in goodness and worth and allowing our child divine to spread our inner self-worth and value. We will put that to the side knowing that that is right there. Cool. So I hope that did something for you. It did something for me. I feel like the last 10 weeks of going through this yoga process, as well as like a few weeks before that, and honestly since July, I've been valuing what I've been doing the last 14 years, which has been coaching kids soccer and a million other things. But that has been the main thing that made me a lot of money. I'm just grabbing this chakra thing out of there. All right, so I'm going to make you a better worksheet. This is what I use for kids, and I started writing little chicken scratch notes, but I'll design a pretty little card with your hand as we work through the mudras today. So please bring more attention to how you are sitting. You don't want to crunch up spine. Think of your spine as this energy tether that connects you to the ground and to spirit. from root to crown. We want to have a strong core, chest lifted, head and chin shining. As we meet our mudras today, I like to start with that we can bring in the intention of all the elements: air, water, fire, ether, and earth. And they live inside our fingers as well as in our soul and our chakras. So by touching our fingers, excuse me, touching our fingers to our thumb, right now, your thumb represents fire. Your index finger represents air. Your ring fingers, or your middle fingers, represents earth, or excuse me, ether. I always mix those two up. And your ring finger is earth, and the pinky finger is water. So just by touching all of them, resting them on the tops of your knees, taking breaths in. Let's do 5 of them. I'm sorry, guys. I'm going to need to get a sip of water. All right, we're back. I'm bringing my water with me. Sorry, I was getting that tickle in my throat, and I know I have to try to talk to you guys for an hour. We got 50 minutes left of class. This will be an hour routine, so we'll do about 40 minutes of yoga together today. But let's get going. So we got fire, waking up our air. Fire and air go together. Fire and earth, or fire and ether, excuse me. Fire and earth, fire and water. So let's meet our turtle named Addie. Give your thumbs a hug. This is the first mudra that might be the most important mudra in terms of calming your parasympathetic nervous system, helping you get into a rest and digest state, calming your body, grounding yourself, allowing yourself to relax. I'm just making sure I'm telling you all the things I wanted to tell you. And it improves oxygen flow to the brain. And that's what you need when you're freaking out, because usually sometimes you're not breathing correctly. So slow your breath here, breathe in, breathe out. Try bringing attention to just breathing through your nose and out your nose. With a slight constriction of your throat, it's called Ujjayi breathing, making an ocean sound. You might be able to hear me with my mic on. Man, guys, my lungs is fucked up right now. And there we go. All right, so that's Ujjayi breathing. You'll be hearing it throughout my class today. Let's move into the gesture of fire. So ring finger to thumb, the second bone of your ring finger, and then rest. You're bringing heat into your body. You're helping metabolize fat if you're on an empty stomach. You're helping that was the most important one, and helping digest. So metabolism, digestion, breaking down belly fat. Sounds like a good one to know. So breathe in, gesture of fire. It's called the Agni Mudra. I need to look it up, but I'm pretty sure Agni means fire, or Agni, A-G-N-I. One more in. Moving into air. Finger meets the tip of your thumb. And that is the Chinmaya Mudra. Helps you root. Helps circulate air. It's called the Vayu. Gesture of air. Moving into water. We bring our fingers to our pinky. We did this last week, I believe. And you're learning how to operate and circulate your water now, your fluids, and helping you feel hydrated. So don't push, just lightly touch your pinky and your thumb and breathe. Long inhales, long exhales. 3 more mudras. We have the mudra of awareness. So you just give your thought, just bring your fingers in, but then point your other 2 out. Or, no, I was mixing 2 together. And then you give your pinky and your thumb, or your index finger and your thumb. Can't speak. So you make a ring with that, and you rest the other fingers on the pads in your palm. This is bringing awareness into your body, helping you set focus and attention into your practice, into your life. Also helps the flow of energy and digestion. This is the Chinmaya mudra. When you open up your fingers, it's just the Chin mudra. Chinmaya. Moving on to the Prana mudra. I think we should use throughout practice today to help keeping the energy flowing. Helps improve your focus. It helps improve your eyesight. It helps circulate the prana. So bring your pinky and your ring fingers to your thumb and point your air and your ether to the sky. Gesture of life as well. 2 more breaths here. All right, moving on to alternate nostril breathing. We are going to put our thumb to our right nostril, our index finger and middle finger to our third eye, and our ring finger will close off the left nostril. Before we get started, I want you to visualize an X that's going to be forming with your breath. Your right inhalation will send up the air to your left brain, side of your brain, or left. There's 2 hemispheres, you know. And then the left inhalation will send it up to the right side of your brain. And you will be cleansing your breath with exhalation on both sides. So I also like to bring sometimes a mudra into. Okay, funny thing happened. We're going to go with it, but my microphone died, and I haven't used them in a long time. I was testing it out, and I figured it out today, so I'm kind of proud of myself there, but let's go with that one. It died basically at the moment I was telling you to bring in a mudra into this nostril breathing in terms of capturing audio, so hopefully it's capturing audio from here, but microphones are pretty good on the iPhone. So, I was going to say, bring in your divine light and exhale anything you don't need. Or you could say, I'm not my mind or my body, I am divine love and spirit. Okay, so those are 2 you can work with. I'm going to try to do 20. I'm going to try to keep track of that in my head. 20 breaths. This should be about 2 minutes in my head. Thumb to the right nostril. We're going to go through our left side first. So, index finger, middle finger on your third eye. Index, middle, yep. And ring finger will be blocking your left. So breathe in through your left side, up to your right side, and then exhale the right side. Okay, so let's go. Block your left side, exhale out your right. Inhale through your right nostril. Exhale out your left. Inhale up through your left nostril. Exhale out your right. Inhale up your right nostril. Exhale out your left. Inhale up your left nostril. Close it. Exhale out your right. Inhale up your right nostril. Exhale out your left. If you need to put your elbow underneath or your hand underneath your elbow for support, please do so. Inhale out your left. Exhale out your right. Inhale up your right. Exhale out your left. Inhale up your left. Exhale out your right. Inhale up your right. Exhale out your left. Inhale up your right. Not your left, sorry. And exhale out your right. Inhale up your right side. And exhale out your left. Just do 5 more. Inhale up your right side. Or your left side, fill up your to the right side of your brain is what I'm saying. But inhale through your left. Exhale out your right side. Inhale through your right nostril. Exhale anything that is not serving you. Inhale divine light energy up your right. Exhale out your left. Inhale divine light energy up your left. Exhale out your right. One more round. Inhale through your right. Exhale out your left. Bring your hands back to your knees. Sorry, the road mic threw me off and I realized I messed up, so we all messed up the first round before it turned me off. Maybe I'll just go back and re-record that part because it was still filming. But either way, you need your strap. Push your stuff to the side. You don't need your bolster anymore. You will be making your way to your back. Okie dokie. Artichokes. Yogi chunkies. I will be doing the practice with you so you can watch if you don't know what to do. But you will be laying back. Big peace fingers to big toes, but I'm going to keep my socks on right now because it's cold in my house. Strap around the bridge of your foot, heel to the sky. Oops, I need to check in with you that can see me. Because I'm zoomed in from yoga practice. That'll be better. You can see my whole mat. There we go. But bridge to your foot, right foot. Knee up to chest and then extend that heel to the sky. Working from your feet up, check it with your left leg going out long and strong, pushing your heel into the back of into the top of your mat. Bring your left hand to your left hip. Anchor that hip back into the ground. Gas pedal out your foot if you'd like, or choke up on your strap, raising your shoulders with a bicep curl and then sinking back in, allowing you to melt into the floor. Breathe here for 3 nice breaths. How are you feeling? Melt those shoulders. You can have 2 hands on the strap or move it to your right hand if you like. I like that, but I like to retract my shoulder in. Breathe here. One more inhale. On your next exhale, open up your right foot or hip to the right side of your room. Long leg, trying to keep your hips anchored into the ground below you. Right toes can point to the ground or try to pull with a bicep curl even further up to your face. Some of my yoga friends can bring their toes all the way up to their head, so that's what you're aiming for, but not expecting it. Check in with your head, where are your shoulders at? You can bring your left hand out and your gaze out to your left fingers, sending the energy out through your chest and through your arms and legs right here. What is your left leg doing? You want it, again, pressing in for a full leg extension here. Breathe one more time. And then on your next inhale, inhale back up. Switching out your hands and bring your left leg to the left side. If you want stacked hips or squared hips on your mat, this is about far as you go. If you want stacked for a little deeper stretch. A shoulder massage, then stack your hips. Bring your right hand to your right hip to help get your hips aligned. You know, long, straight left leg. You want your toes to your nose. And then you want to extend up through your right hand to help anchor your right shoulder into the mat. Shooting energy out your fingertips and out your toes. This is what Dance of Shiva will look like when we are standing. So bring attention into your left leg. You should feel like you are standing on air with a toe flexion. Breathe here. On your next inhale, inhale back up. And then Switching out your straps. Left foot into the little strap around the bridge. Kick that heel to the sky. Right leg long, pressing into your mat. Mirroring what we did before. Breathe in here. Bicep curl up. Out back down. And then when you're ready, you're going to inhale your left leg. You guys go all you want. One little stay a little longer. I'm rushing it. But ready? Inhale, open up. Left leg to left side, right hand to right hip to help belt your hip back on the ground. Mess with your toes, kick into that strap. You want a strong quad right now. You want your right heel digging into the mat like you did on the other side. If you'd like to stretch out that right hand to open up your chest, please do so. And breathe. Check in with yourself. How are you doing today? How are you as a human? Breathe up. Switching out your grips. If you did the stacked or the squared version, about squared hips, then this is about far as you go. But if you like to stack like I do, then stack your hips. Push your left hip into position that you like, and then extend and kick. Attention into that right leg. Remember, you want to be standing on air, not just limpy. This is Dance of Shiva that we'll be doing later in class. Nice, one more breath. And then inhale back up. Releasing your grip or your strap. You don't need anymore. Getting the wiggles out. We'll be meeting in tabletop position. So start to rock and roll. Grab the back of your hamstrings. Give yourself a nice massage. And then when you're ready, tuck your toes, roll over your shins, and meet me in tabletop with your knees stacked under your hips, wrists under your shoulders. And I think I'm gonna tie up my hair real quick. So if you gotta tie your hair like I do, I always like to start with a hat on. Let's get moving, let's get grooving. We're gonna be going through a quick setup, just because we're kind of running quick on time. I'm gonna give you an hour. And then we'll go flow 2 times with sunnies and some bees. But right now, let's open up our bodies a little bit more. We will be threading the needle, so inhale, right hand high. Eyes follow, and then tuck it under your shoulder. Bring your right ear to your mat. Right cheek, stretch out that hand, stack your hips, breathe here. Where's your energy going right now? You want your fingertips stretching out to the top of your mat or to the right side of your mat for a deeper shoulder stretch. You can even do a half bind if you like that. If you're more advanced yogi tuning in, welcome. And then when you're ready, plant your left hand underneath where your shoulder was, and then scoop your right hand up to the sky. Plant it underneath your right side. Just preparing for left. Inhale up. Exhale through, tucking your left ear to the mat. Left hand through, finding the same stretch as you did before. You want your hips stacked over your knees for squared spine. Squared hips, I guess. I guess this is anterior pelvic tilt. So point that tailbone up. Okay, let's think cow. Just a slight one. Half bind if you'd like. Breathe. And on your next inhale, plant your right hand. Fly that left wing high. And plant that left hand. Good. Get some wiggles out. I like to start side to side cat-cows personally. But you want a long, straight, neutral spine when you're wagging your tail. And then come and find neutral. And now we'll be preparing for cow. Inhale, chin high, forehead high, tuck your tailbone. No, I'm gonna go this way so you guys see. Exhale, around your spine. Tuck your chin, tuck your tailbone, belly button high. Inhale. Look up, cow. Exhale, cat. Inhale, cow. Exhale, cat. Nice thing, a rainbow in your spine for kitty cat. And cow. Think Figure of a cow with the shoulders down its spine, looking at the sun. One more. Just because it feels so good to wake up your spine. All your energy flow. Good. Find neutral. We are preparing to get into our first down dog of the day, people. So, long and strong, fingertips to the front of your mat, like you're holding dinner plates, and then tuck your toes, point your hips to the sky, and meet me in downward facing dog. This is our foundation asana, so get used to being in down dog. Do a couple of roll-ups if you'd like, or pedal out your dogs. Maybe do a couple scorpion kicks, or three-legged dog kicks. I like to call them scorpion kicks, like, yeah, scorpion. But now we're ready. Inhale, gaze forward. Exhale, step or fly to the top of your mat. I'm just gonna do a little scooty back so make sure you can see me. And then you're gonna inhale. Let's do ragdoll. Sorry. Square out your feet, shoulder and hips width distance apart. You can do 2 fists if that feels better. Grab opposite elbow crease with your wrists, with your hands, and start to shake out that ragdoll. I sometimes like to interlace my hands behind my head. Shake out my head, no. Shake out my head, yes. Alright, preparing for standing or a forward fold twist. Plant your left hand, right hand's flying to the sky. Bend your left knee. Right hip shoots to the back of your mat. Gaze follows your fingers and breathe here for 3 breaths. Shine your collarbones. Exhale your right hand down. Left hand flies, inhale up. Right knee bends, left hip shoots to the back of your mat. Left leg long and strong. Looking up to your fingertips, breathe. Shine your collarbone, inhale. Exhale, twisting further. Inhale. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, mountain pose, hands by your sides and all the way up over your head. Bring your shoulders down your back. Tuck your tailbone, long spine. Inhale your hands to your heart center. Steeple grip your hands up. That means making a wand with your hands if you can't see. And then you exhale to the right. Left hip goes to the left side of your mat. Don't dump into your shoulders. Shine your throat. Shine your chest. Think up dog in your chest. Put a neutral spine down low. Anchor your feet through your legs and then inhale up. Exhale to your left. Right hip shines to the right. Check in with your upper body. Where are you shining your short throat? Where are your fingers pointing? Inhale up. Exhale, hands float through hands or heart center or swan dive. Light your hands. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, plant your hands, step back for our first chaturanga of the day. I'll walk you through the first one. You bend your, on the next exhale, bend your arms at 90 degrees like a push-up. And then inhale up, up dog. And then exhale, flip your toes and point your hips to the back, to the sky. Down dog. I just want to check in with one thing that you guys can see me. And then we're gonna flow. Yeah, you should be able to see me. Okie dokie. All right, prepare for your flow. 5 breaths here, maybe just 3. Inhale, gaze forward. Exhale, step or fly to the top of your mat. Inhale, plant your left hand. Exhale first. Inhale, plant your left hand, right hand flies to the sky. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, left hand flies to the sky. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, mountain pose. Exhale, hands to your heart center. Make your steeple grip. Shine your wand to the sky. Inhale. Exhale to the right. Inhale up. Exhale to the left. Inhale back up. Exhale, swan dive or hands through heart center, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, step back. Chaturanga. Vinyasa. Shake your head. Get wiggles out. We're going one more time. Inhale, gaze forward. Exhale, step or fly. Inhale, plant your left hand. Right hand flies the sky. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, left hand flies. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, mountain pose, hands high to the sky. Exhale, hands to heart center, make your wand. Inhale, fly the magic. Exhale, shine your magic to the right. I guess it's an exhale, sorry. Inhale, back up. Exhale to the left. Inhale, back up. Exhale, hands to heart center, forward fold. Inhale, halfway left. Exhale, step back. Chaturanga. Or just meet me in downward facing dog. Alright guys, good job. We're on to Sun B. Take a sip of water if you need it. I'm gonna pause this just and restart it just to give it a break. Alright peeps. Sun B, find yourself in downward facing dog after your little sippy. I'm sorry, I'm gonna take my socks off real quick. I'm the weirdo that wears socks. But just the way usually. But you're gonna want some more grip. We're on our feet now. Inhale, right leg to the sky. Exhale, knee to nose. Inhale, right leg to the sky. Exhale, knee to right tricep. Inhale, back up. Exhale, knee to left tricep. Inhale, back up. Exhale, step through, little lunge. Inhale, hands fly to the sky, crescent lunge. Okay, shoulders down your mat, hips squared. You want strong knees, so I was just say just do a little bouncy so you know you're being long, strong, both quads. Hands and biceps high by your ears. Biceps by ears. Hands floating up. Good, breathe. Inhale one more time. Exhale, open up, warrior two, tee out your arms, external rotation in your hips, right knee points to your pinky toe, left foot opens up, 90-degree angle on your mat. Knife edge should be facing the back of your mat. Strong legs, quad extension in your left leg, square your shoulders to the left side of your room. Good, inhale, reverse triangle, hand flies to the sky. Gaze can follow or look back at your left foot. Exhale, extended side angle, right elbow to right knee, left arm long by your ear with fingers shooting energy to the top of your room or mat. Top of your mat. We don't want this, this is different. Inhale up, reverse warrior, peace warrior, I am peaceful. High five or send back anything you don't need. Exhale, plant your hands, step back. Chaturanga. Inhale, left leg high. Exhale, knee to nose. Inhale, left leg high. Exhale to the left, elbow. Inhale, back up. Exhale to your right elbow. Inhale, back up. Those are making you stronger. Get strong. Inhale, step through, low lunge. Inhale, up, crescent lunge. Exhale. Let's stay here for a few breaths. Check in, get that bounce. Know that you got squared hips. Open up your shoulders, think up jog. Maybe slight pelvic tilt to the ground. Then open up to out your arms, warrior two. Gaze over your fingertips. Open up your chest to the right side. Left external rotation in your left leg, knee to pinky toe. Right knife edge of your right foot is to the back of your mat. Strong right quad. Breathe. Inhale. Reverse your triangle. Left leg long. Left hand high to the sky. Exhale. Extend side angle left. Elbow to left knee. Right bicep by right ear. Inhale. Reverse your warrior. High five to the sky. Exhale, plant your hands. Step back, chaturanga. Inhale, gaze or look forward, step to the top of your mat. Forward fold. Inhale, chair pose, hands sit low, hands come by your biceps by your ears if you can. Relax your shoulders down your mat, knit in your ribs. Pull your tailbone back like you're sitting in a chair so you can go a little deeper. Check in with your toes. You want to be able to see all 10 toes. If you can't, it means you need to push your knees back, booty back. Breathe here. 3 breaths. Shine your throat. Exhale, hands fly back for airplane arms, and then float up on your tippy toes for drinking bird. Long legs if you can, or you can keep them bent. But peak posture is full legs, breathe. If you have to go on your, can't be on your tippy toes, that's fine too. Inhale up, hands through heart center. All the way up for mountain, floating up, staying on your tippy toes, breathe. Exhale, heels to mat, cactus out your arms for a back bend. Inhale up. Exhale, hands through heart center, forward fold. Inhale, step back. Meet me in downward facing dog. Let's just float one time. We still got lots to do. I hope I pressed record as I'm thinking about this, did I? You know, sometimes you just don't know. We're going. Sorry, I got nervous. I was like, did I forget to press record after that? All right, inhale, right leg high in the sky. Exhale, step through. Inhale, crescent lunge, hands fly. Exhale, open up, warrior 2. Inhale, reverse triangle. Exhale, elbow to right knee. Extended side angle. Inhale, reverse your warrior, sit down, whatever's not serving you. Exhale, step back, hands flow down like a windmill, step back, skip the down dog. Go to the left side, inhale, left leg up, right leg through. Oh, we skipped the elbow things, I was just showing them, we'll do it more next time. Since we did so much breath work. Inhale, crescent lunge. Exhale, warrior 2 on your left side. Inhale, reverse triangle, left hand flies to the sky. Exhale, reverse, or extended side angle, excuse me. Right hand flies to the top of your mat by your ear. Inhale up, reverse warrior. Exhale, hands float down to the between your foot, step back. Chaturanga, let's do one. Inhale, gaze forward, step or float to the top of your mat. Exhale here. Inhale, chair, sit back in your seat, hands fly up by your ears, biceps by your ears. Exhale, drinking bird, fly into airplane arms, up onto your tippy toes like you're drinking out of some water. Inhale up, mountain pose. Keep the balance, exhale down. Back bend. Inhale up. Exhale, hands to heart center. Step back. Exhale down. Inhale up. I think I'm good with 2 if you guys are. If you'd like to flow on your own, you may pause the video, but I'm just going to teach you 2. Inhale, gaze forward, making our way to our seat for some core step or fly to the top of your mat. Whew. Good job, y'all. Let's go. Let's go, Joes. Let's go with just Navasana. Navasana. It's standard core, but we're gonna have fun. Should I maybe change the music for you guys? Because that is not core music. Pause. All right, cuties, let's get some core in. So let's check the time. We got about 14 minutes left. Navasana. We'll use the break in a second. But pull your seat bones if you want for a harder balance. Shine your chest, like up dog in your chest. Shine your arms. You can have straight or bent knees. Straight's harder, but my legs are a little tight. I want to be able to see you guys' pretty faces. Breathe in. We're holding this for 10 seconds at least. Breathe. We can go 10 more. These are fast seconds too. You guys got it. Do a little shake you want. We got it. Now we're going to low boat. Room. Low boat, you're gonna just go make your whole spine touch the mat beside your shoulders. Keep them lifted. Hold it for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale up. Exhale back down. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale up. I always tell people this is how we get stronger for all the other poses is the more core you do, the sexier you look. And go fast. Let's do 5, 1. The stronger you get, the more ladies you get, the more boys you get, or you just look good for your one and only. 2 more, and 1 more for the ladies. Good. I can go all day, guys. I love core. And let's have some fun. Let's pretend like we're kids. I teach kids yoga, soccer, basketball for the last 14 years. We're kids. So this will help you more if it's a higher, a little more harder, super hard. So pretend like you're a swing. This is also known as pendant pose. I do not know the Sanskrit word for this one, but you plant your hands. Just practice pushing up like this with your feet, okay? You do 5 of those. But for swinging, you're gonna take your feet off, so try one. Try the other one. Try both. Now hold it, or go back down. So you can hold it for 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1, let go. All right, one more time. And see if you can kick your feet out for floating staff, okay? So inhale up, balance, let go, kick your feet towards me. Nice, hold it, and then let down slowly. I can do it in 10 seconds usually, but I wasn't expecting you guys to do that today. You good? Do you want more? I think we're good. We want to do some bouncing. So you do bouncing after core. As weird it is that we're already sitting down, we're gonna get back up for 2 seconds. And we'll get to that dance of Shiva we were talking about. So tree first, just to get some basic foundations. If you need this to help you, you can, but I don't think you need a kickstand, okay? Do that. If you start getting up here near what's your wall, go back there. Calf, cool. I always tell people protect your knee. You don't need to push on your knee. Your thigh's stronger, the strong bone in your body is your femur. So you're gonna be pushing into your femur pushing back into your foot. Counter rotation to open up your hip more, but like think pointing your knee to the right side of your mat. Hands to heart center, undulating mover. I forgot to set an intention for practice, but I think it was finding your inner child and forgiveness of self, right? I feel high self-acceptance today. I hope you do too. But the more you do yoga, the more your self-acceptance grows. Breathe those branches in. Exhale that energy back through your roots. Inhale the energy up through your roots. Exhale down. Nice. One more time. Maybe close your eyes if you can. Good. Now plant the right foot. Get your shakies out, but we're going to go left side. Or right side, I mean. So left. Boom. Beep, beep. Calf. Park stop. Or stop side. Never on your knee. Just because people say you can, but I say don't. I had one of a knee injury, and just protect those babies. They're help you walk. They don't have any. You don't bend your knees. The stuff around it does. Shine that left knee out to the left side of the mat. Long, neutral, strong spine. Even almost a slight pelvic tilt down to the mat. Breathe in. Shine your crown. Find a pose you like. Maybe a mudra we learned earlier. Turtle. Here's another one for you. Lotus. We have a lotus inside. It's where our energy resides. I like that. Lotus inside is where the energy resides. So when you do yoga, you help that lotus stay lit. Shine bright. How can you remember stuff? Anjali, intentions and love. Protection. I think we're good. Tree's easy for me, but I've been practicing for a long time. All right, preparing for hand to big toe pose, standing big toe pose. or Hasta Padagustasana, my favorite words. So, if you need a strap, I'm not teaching with a strap today. You try it. I'm not a fan. If you can't do this, you probably shouldn't. You do this pose. Just go back to the mat and get more flexibility in your hamstrings, and do what we did at the beginning of class. So kick your heel forward, breathe, pull that shoulder down, your right shoulder down your spine. Open up your heart by shining your left hand to the left side, and then kick out your right side for B. Going fast. That's good Savasana too. And then head back. You could have looked up to your hand. Switching grips for full danza Shiva or C. And then you open up your right hand to the back. And then you slightly gaze, kicking into your hand to help keep your balanced, strong left leg. And then look out to your right fingertips. Pull that shoulder blade down, your right shoulder blade down your back, and hop around if you want. And then let go. It happens. It can't be perfect every time. All right, left side. Ground that right foot. Strong spine. Pull your shoulders down your spine. Kick out to the front of the room. Or at me if you're watching me. Breathe. Open up to the left. Even maybe bring your gaze to the right. And then inhale back to center. It's full danza Shiva. We've been working all day for this, people. Open up your left hand to the back of the mat and slowly bring your gaze to your left fingertips if you can. Kicking through your left foot. Pushing through your right foot. Strong core, then release nicely. Good job. I'm gonna skip eagle today. I think this will run low on time, and I'd like you guys to get back on your back. So make your way. Here's one sun salutation up. Forward fold. Step back. Meet me in downward facing dog. Right leg flies to the sky for pigeon. Right knee to right wrist crease. 45-degree angle with your shin. Shoelaces down on your mat. This is regular pigeon. And then we're gonna sleep this pigeon now. 5 breaths here. Find the hand choices or whatever mood you'd like. Or I sometimes like to push my head into the mat for massage in my third eye. Well, sorry if the audio got crappy. So that wasn't my intention, but I also was going for it. This is my first time filming with my Rode mics, so I think successfully too, but not fully successfully since they weren't charged. But it's only gonna get better from here. It's my first live yoga class or recorded yoga class for adults. I'm doing right now for you. One more breath. And probably for me, so I get better and remember all this shit so I can be better live in person. Left hand, down dog, sorry first, and then left leg flies and mirror what you did on the right side. So left knee to left wrist creased, shin 45-degree angle, shoelaces can be facing the mat. Check, I guess I didn't tell you to check in, but you want your right leg long and strong, toes pointing to the back of your mat, not twisting out or turning out. They say sickling, but I don't really like using that word. Because sickle's like one of those things. But I guess it makes sense. Don't have your little curved out toes. Breathe here. Find what feels good for you. Next inhale, push up, curl your toes, make me in downward facing dog. And then make your way to a comfortable seat position for seat to the east. Pull your flesh from your tailbone, up dog and chest, hands high to the sky, and then melt over your thighs with a straight, neutral spine. If this is as far as you go, great. Keep it. If you want to bend a little bit, do that. But you're trying to keep a long, straight, flat back, not a round one. It does feel good sometimes, but you're looking for this. If you're really flexible, some people can start doing this. Mess. I have seen people do add second blocks. You can also try this, guys. Bend your knees, bring your forehead to your knees, and then keep your forehead underneath while you straighten your knees back. Alright, inhale, back up, and make your way to bridge pose. So we can do supported bridge pose. I'm gonna skip supported bridge pose if you'd like, but you put a block underneath your tailbone and you rest after the cues on the block. But interlace your hands behind your back, and then walk your shoulder blades into your spine, squeezing them together so your spine is on a spine. Stretch it to the shoulder opener, I guess. Or you're supposed to be taking weight off your spine, is what I'm trying to say. And then you can use your back of your hands to get your hips up higher, but then release them and bring it back to interlace, or push your hands up. Breathe here. Exhale back down. Do it one more time. Check in where your feet are. You want to be able to graze the back of your heels with your fingertips. Interlace your fingers, walk your shoulders, squeeze them together, give your spine a little huggy. Shine your hips high. Untuck your chin from your chest. Slight tuck, not all the way, just a little slight. Exhale down. Preparing for shoulder stand. You're gonna make sure you have room. Just scoot forward to you guys. And then you're just gonna kinda, I like to do plow first, but then just a touch. You can get my elbows where they need to be, and then let my hand on the back of I walk my elbows in a little bit more, shoulders in, squeeze them. Try to get my my cervical spine off the mat if I can. Keep what's comfortable with your hands. Try to point your elbows to the back of the mat. 4 breaths. Exhale on your next exhale, bring your toes behind your head for plow. Long legs. You can toy with shoelaces down or toes down. You're gonna practice pushing from your lower back. Keep your hands interlaced or palms to the back, or palms to the ground. Palms up. Bounce. Breathe though. And when you're ready, slowly bring your feet down, vertebrae by vertebrae, all controlled. Last postures of the day, supinated twist, so left leg long, right knee into your chest. And then pull your right knee over like you're closing the curtains. Stacked hips if you'd like. Trying to relax your shoulders into the mat. You can use your left hand to pull your right knee for a deeper stretch. Inhale, right leg comes back into a squeeze, switching out your legs, left leg into your chest. Drape it over to the right. Stack your hips or keep them squared, but I like the stacked version. Shoulders touching the mat behind you. Anchoring your shoulders down and anchoring your right knee or left knee down with your right hand. Once you're done, head back to sitter. Just get any more last wiggles you got. Finito. Permito. Bring your knees into your chest. Give them a little kiss. Because it's the only knees you have. And then let it all go. I'll be here for 2 minutes, maybe 3. Relax your body. Start one day, every part of the day when you're awake to die. Savasana is death. Make your heels melt, your calves melt, your thighs melt, your hips melt, belly and back melt, chest melts and your shoulders melt, elbows, wrists. Start to bring attention to your fingers and your toes. Wiggling them. Start to really run your leg a little bit. Whatever feels nice, bring natural organic movement into your body. Attention to your breath. Stretch your hands over your head. Your legs long like you're waking up for the first time today. And then roll over to your left, divine feminine side, or your right, divine masculine side. We have both, but whatever feels like, whatever side's calling to you. Roll over onto your left arm as a pillow. Breathe here. I'm going to sit up, but you can stay seated. I'll wake you up with your chakras. See the color red at your root, I am. See the color orange, your sacral chakra. It's orange, I feel. Moving to your solar plexus is yellow, and it's above your belly button. I do. Moving into your heart center is green. I love. Up into your throat is blue. I speak. Into your third eye center is indigo. I see. And up into your crown is purple. I know. And now your white light is shining bright. I am that I am. 1 Om closing. Pushing yourself up to a seated position. Bring your hands to your heart. We'll do 1 Om. Breathe in. The teacher in me sees the teacher in you. The light in me sees the light in you. The love in me sees the love in you. We bow in reference to the teachers and students before and after us. Namaste. Thank you for tuning in to Do Yoga Do You. May you shine your light bright off the mat today. Always check in with yourself. You deserve love. You are worthy. You are enough. You have to have self-acceptance and self-growth and self-love. Boom, boom, boom. Peace and love, y'all. Have a great day. Thanks for tuning in. I hope you enjoyed. Please share with a friend.